Welcome to Troy High, your home of Troy United FC, as we get ready today for a big top-of-the-table matchup between your Troy United Football Club and the Michigan Stars. Troy United in their last couple of games is 4-1 on a hot streak and 5-0-3 on the season, sitting fourth in the Premier League Midwest table, while the Michigan Stars sit at the top of the table at second place with a 5-1-1 overall record, 4-0-1 in their last 5 games. This should be a very good game to watch. Two teams at the very top of the table, two teams in very high and very strong form, and two teams looking to take that jump to be at the top of the table solely.
I'll tell you what, Anthony, I'm looking forward to this one.
As am
Should
I.
be good.
It is a hot day here at Troy United and hot day here at Troy High School, about 95 degrees out.
Especially in the press box.
Yes, it is.
Can't imagine what the turf feels like right now, though.
I imagine it will play a factor in this game as it goes on, as the field gets hotter, as the players get more tired and fatigued. Weather has seemed to be a very large influence on most of the Troy United games this year, whether it be rain, whether it be sunshine and heat. It seems to have affected the Troy United Football Club almost every single week at this point. We kick off, and the Michigan Stars are set to go on the attack first. Just taking a look, as of right now, passing it around the back, feeling out the Troy United defense, as they are coming off of a very strong win in a friendly just 2 days ago, as well as a very strong 4-2 win over Inter Detroit last weekend here on Saturday.
Yeah, Inter was a pretty strong force in the Midwest Premier League last year, so it was very, very exciting to see Troy take the best out of them,
Yeah, very strong performance by Foster Garrett with an assist and a goal in that game. The game-sealing assist at that, as Troy gets a little bit of pressure, but the Stars are able to deal with it and send it back to their goalkeeper. And they look to reset out of the back. Now, I do want to apologize to our viewers and listeners. We do not have a Michigan Stars roster, so we will not know the name, as that through ball is on, but is almost immediately called offsides by the referee. So we will not have any names or numbers for the Troy Stars, but we will do our best to commentate through it.
Yeah. Also, unfortunately, I'm playing the role of clock keeper here at Troy High School, and I failed my duties to not start the clock. So we're probably a good minute or two behind on the game clock here. But you know what that means?
More soccer. That means?
More soccer and more of this great matchup.
More Troy FC, because that's, of course, what we all want, as Troy get their first true possession of the game after that offsides call, as they work their way out with a nice through ball there, getting run onto. However, unable to get there is going to be number 12, Clayton Lafayette, on a great run through. And that has kind of been the strategy of the Troy United Football Club. Those through balls have been super dangerous. The counterattacks have been great for them and very, very dangerous on their attacks. That one not quite able to get on the end of it, but a dangerous attack to begin nonetheless, as Troy is able to gain possession back momentarily before sending it right on through to the Stars goalkeeper, as they will reset out of the back.
Looks like we've had Troy's got a pretty. They're a little aggressive to start this game out here.
They are a very high pressing team. That's how they've won a lot of their games recently, being very aggressive, getting on a lot of those balls, as you just saw right there, forcing turnovers in opponent territory and just putting the pressure on early for a lot of these teams. A lot of teams cannot handle the Troy pressure, the constant, just going after the ball, going after the man, and even the Stars early in this game have turned it over quite a few times, even just a minute 50 into this game. As Troy has a nice through ball there, driving it on goal, crosses away, but just a little too far there.
It's a great opportunity.
I believe that was Luke Nicholson looking to get on the end of that ball. But a great, dangerous opportunity already. That's another opportunity that we've seen. And the Michigan Stars are going to kick it back away.
Yeah, number 4, Jimo Kuyate just needs to get, he just wasn't there to receive the other end of that cross. And unfortunately, it's nothing doing there for Troy.
Yeah, resulting in a goal kick, as the Stars again look to just send it forward on a big ball, but well defended there by the Troy United defense, that being the center back duo of Settle and Nino, as they've done a very good job so far with that through ball, with a very good job with the long ball, just, not letting it get behind them, not letting it sneak over the top, and keeping a strong line for the Troy defense. As the Stars throw back in and advance up the field, Troy not given a whole lot of space here, pressing as high as the 20-yard line, try to get that ball back, but a through ball and a little bit of a miscommunication and a dangerous foul there. That is almost certainly going to be a card.
Yep.
And this early in the game, of course, you do not want to see that out of Mateo Phillips. Just a play that, is honestly the smart play to make, but obviously just an unideal situation going through on goal. A smart foul, but a dangerous foul. And Troy starts off with a card, and the Stars get a dead ball right in a very dangerous opportunity.
It's tough at this point in the game. You don't want to have a yellow card because then you got that card hanging over you for the rest of the match. But really, if Mateo Phillips doesn't throw that body there, they have an open one-on-one shot, with Swancut.
And Swancut doing a good job there, just coming out, getting the ball, keeping the Troy United defense clean, as he's going to throw it out here to right back Deere. A collision at the 40 and a couple bounce passes is going to lead to a Troy throw-in, as they will look to work their way back up the field. The throw-in goes back to Settle, across to Nino, and up to Phillips. Phillips looking to be dangerous here, taking a couple of touches, but sending it back to the center back. Troy doing a good job here, staying patient, but still looking for that through ball on the far side. And there it is. We see it just get over the Stars center backs. But number 4 there for the Michigan Stars doing a good job to keep that as undangerous as possible. Keeper able to clear it, and it is out for a, I believe, Troy United throw. And the referee
I think Kuyate there, he might have come off on him. Yeah.
Potentially.
It looked like it just was kind of an unforced error to a degree, just not played out properly. And Michigan Stars retain possession here.
For sure. Dangerous press there from Troy, but doing a good job to get out of it with that through ball. Not quite finding its way through, but now Troy had a dangerous opportunity. Ball out there to Nicholson as he's looking for the opportunity, making a move and getting the ball off, but blocked almost immediately by the Stars. Nicholson continuing to work. 2-in-1 situation, splitting the defender, but a good tackle there. Nicholson continuing to fight through physical play, tries to get the cross away, but blocked there by the Michigan Stars for a corner.
Nicholson did just not give up on that play right there. It was
effort after effort.
And he was looking like he was about to dice some of those guys up, some couple broken ankles. But
split the defender, and a risky tackle made by the Stars there worked in their favor, but if he didn't make that tackle, Nicholson was going to have a free shot on goal and an opportunity.
Yeah, so good defense, but also good effort by Nicholson here, and now Troy United has a set piece.
Clayton Lafayette for the corner, whipping it into the box. Head not quite on for Troy United, but they will regain possession, move back to the 50 as they look to play that through ball. Nino with the ball right now, but not finding anything forward, so sending it back to Nick Settle, who sends it to the outside. They're looking for that through ball still, but a little bit of an off pass is going to be a turnover there for Troy. And the through ball's on again. The counterattack there, but Swancut confidently coming out of goal and distributing that out to Mateo Phillips. Pressure's on, and the referee is going to call a foul as number 7 for the Stars clears that well over the goal just to make sure the counterattack cannot continue.
Good call there by the side judge. Looked like the Stars player got a little bit of the feet there of Mateo Phillips.
Yeah.
So Troy United hopefully can make something move into the attacking third here.
Certainly a foul as Troy looks to get back on the ball, just feeling it out. And that's, like as I said, has been the opportunity that they've liked. Just play it around the back, play simple, and wait for that through ball. Foul called there on Salvatore Thompson. He gets back in front of it, but the referee says take a few steps back there. Let the Stars get the ball away, as they do, as they will get possession back. Ooh, good split there by the Stars attacker. Physical play by Troy, but Stars will keep it. And the ball is kicked out for a Stars throw, and it looks, though,
Braden
however,
Stavros,
that
yeah.
Braden Stavros is down momentarily with an injury. Shot on, but well saved there by Drew Swancut. As he's going to say, hold up just a minute, give Stavros an opportunity to get
Look
back.
at Stavros, man, taking up the corner flag like an absolute gentleman.
What a stand-up guy. Through the injury and everything.
Yeah, but he's up, he's moving around. He's looking like it just was maybe a bit of frustration there.
Physical play, landed a little hard.
Yeah, and just some frustration that his best option was, just clearing it for a Stars throw-in close to a,
Troy
vulnerable position. You know?
As the Stars retreat back into their own box, they will look to reset. And again, just passing around the back, feeling comfortable with their patience right now, looking for that through ball. Both Troy and the Michigan Stars playing a very similar style of football as of right now. Just, kind of being patient in the back, waiting for that big through ball and, testing the waters with the big plays over the top. Neither team really having too much success early, but both continuing to look for that over-the-top ball in the big play. Michigan Stars continuing to just work it around the back, center back to goalkeeper, goalkeeper to outside back. Not the most exciting brand of soccer here, but obviously waiting for that opportunity to arise for the big through ball.
Yep, just try to move the ball around, find a crack in that defense and just try to advance.
As they now work their way through the middle, splitting defenders there. And a through ball is on, I believe, just tipped there by Jackson Deere as he retreats to get back on it. But the Stars in a dangerous situation in a 3-on-1 opportunity. Troy is not going to get it away, but the ball is going to fall harmlessly outside of the goal for Swancut as he is going to give a brisk jog to get over there.
I think that Troy's back line there, they got a little lucky. I mean, really, there was a moment there where
they just got to get it out.
They had possession of the ball, and they just all kind of looked at each other like, hey, who's going to clear this? And then number 6 for the Stars ended up getting a shot on. Luckily, it was a poor shot, and lived to fight another day.
Yeah, as we remain 0-0 here through 10 minutes of play. Couple opportunities for both sides, nothing too dangerous, nothing over the top, but a couple of strong opportunities for both sides as Mateo Phillips now has the ball, and Troy will work their way around the back. Looking for a through ball there was John Nino, as a soft pass back is going to put Swanka in a dangerous opportunity, and the turnover there is extremely dangerous. However, with a strongly cleared ball there by Nick Settle deflecting off of the Stars, that is going to be a Troy United throw. Referee says, take a few steps back, my friend. You are about 10 yards too far forward.
And I do hate to be the bearer of the bad news here, but we're going to lose our feed for a second. Camera's overheating. Unfortunately, do not have access to the prior equipment that we had anymore. So we got to give it a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a break. It is a warm one out here today. So even cameras need a water break.
Yeah, up to 100 degrees on the field at this point, and I mean, even up here in the booth, we can feel the heat.
Yeah.
All the fans over there in the shade being smart about it, and it is a hot one for everybody, including the camera. The through ball on for the Michigan Stars. Swanka coming out to clear it. Not quite the strongest header, and that one is a very, very dangerous opportunity. Swanka maybe not the wisest to come out and head that, and if you do, got to get a little bit more power behind it.
Yeah, so for a visual, since we do not have a feed currently due to the camera being out, dangerous position. Swanka came up to clear it, and interesting choice. He chose to try to head the ball out of the box, and he was
nearly
probably
chipped.
Yeah, nearly chipped over his head. It ended up hitting off the crossbar and out for a goal kick, thankfully. But definitely an interesting decision there by Swancut.
Yeah, lucky for Troy that they are not down 1-0 right now. That chip had just a little bit less power. That's the situation that we would be looking at. As the ball goes out of play, and Troy United will have the throw at about their own 35. The throw is away and contested by the Stars.
And good news, after a short little break, a little cool-down break for a second there, we retained the feed. So this may happen a couple more times during the broadcast for those of you watching at home. But don't worry, we will do our best to give you a good verbal description of what is going on.
There's a foul called there on Nick Settle at about the 30. The Stars get it back into play pretty quick. as number 6 for the Stars dances around and distributes it to the outside back. Driving towards the box, driving towards the inline across, but Swancut making quick work of that one, scooping it up and giving his team the opportunity to get up the field a little bit. And the Stars have had a couple dangerous opportunities here. They have had a couple of shots on, arguably the best chance of the game with that chip over Swancut, but just not being able to capitalize on the opportunity. But if you're the Troy defense or, the Troy coaching staff, you'd have to be pretty upset with the way that your teams come out and play. I know that it's hot, and I know that, the heat is going to get to you, but as a group and as players, Troy needs to wake up a little bit, bring a little bit more energy, and hopefully get a few more scoring opportunities and dangerous chances here. As there is a skirmish at the 50, Troy will get the ball back as Luke Nicholson works his way forward, being really the lone dangerous player here for Troy so far as he distributes that one out to Jackson Deere. Deere will distribute the ball, but losing it there is 23 Victor, and I do not remember how to remember his last name. Brand new player for the Troy United FC, player with the Stars a year ago. Victor Youngkai, I believe is how you say it. But a foul will give the Stars an opportunity at about the 43-yard line-ish. And there is a short break as they collect the ball. The referees are talking. And the Stars will look to get this thing back in play. Quick little short ball there for Troy as they work it back to their center backs. Center backs to goalkeeper. And again, starting slow on the possession, looking for that through ball. The forwards are making runs off the ball, which is always a good thing to see for your strikers and your wingers. But so far, the Troy defense, outside of a couple of lapses, has been pretty good at disrupting that through ball, as Mateo Phillips forces that one back for the Stars from whence it came. And the Stars will reset at goalkeeper. Looking for the big ball, but not finding anything. A little bit of hesitation, but very little pressure by Troy, as he will eventually give the big ball, but that one very strongly there by John Nino, and it will go out for a Michigan Stars throw.
John Nino got up there.
Yes, he did. Won the header fair and square and headed about 20 yards the other direction. But the Stars do keep possession, and Troy stays on the defense. Ball worked outside right now, but the Stars looking to build through the middle as they work their Stars, but nothing. They will split a couple of Troy defenders, though, in a very physical tackle. But the referee says play on. He said that was a very fair tackle, and a little bit of shoulder and a little bit of, I'm blanking on the word, a little bit of contact is not going to be good enough for that fellow. But the ball pickpocketed away there. A 3-on-1 opportunity for the Stars. Ball played across. Touch on. Swanka with the save. Nino with the save on the goal line. And that ball luckily played away for Troy United. A great original save by Swanka goes back to the Stars. Second shot on save by John Nino. And although it goes out for a corner kick, you would think that Troy United is a little bit thankful and has a sigh of relief that that was not in the back of the net.
We had the countdown timer there for the camera overheating. Just grateful that it held off for that, because that was a great play there.
Very dangerous for the Stars. Great overall defending there by Swancut and Nino. But again, a dangerous opportunity for the Stars as this one is whipped in a little bit too far, going over the heads of everybody, but tracked down by 13. A interesting tackle, I would say, there by Mateo Phillips. But the Stars do regain and hold possession. A physical push there for, I believe that is Nicholson, is not going to be called, but the through ball will not find its way through to the Troy attack. That being Salvatore Thompson up top. Thompson with the pressure right now. A little bit of a grab there, but the referee against this play on. But a tackle from behind is going to give the Stars a dead ball opportunity. And they will look to restart possession right there at about the 46-yard line. Troy with the through ball now. Bounce on.
Oh.
And another miscommunication there. Swancut wanted the ball. Nino decided to just boot it out and as high as possible. And again, Troy survives the encounter, but I mean, the communication's got to get better there if they're going to want to walk away from this one with a victory and with 3 points. Last season in 2023, the Stars took this matchup in a 4-0 victory. So Troy with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, playing a dangerous brand of soccer right now with a couple big opportunities, but certainly giving away some dangerous ones as well. That's kind of been the motto all year. We're going to, live and die by the counterattack. Sometimes it's going to net us 3 to 4 goals, and every once in a while, it might result in a goal going against us. Right now, Troy hasn't been punished too much. As Swanka in a dangerous situation there, doing a good job just getting it away. A flick on is not going to be kept in, and the Michigan Stars will have another throw-in in Troy territory. And if I'm Drew Swancut, I'm getting a little frustrated with my center backs right now, giving them some poor balls, not communicating very well. And while Swanka continues to keep the goal clean as of right now, it's only a matter of time before the shots start falling for the Stars. And if I'm Swancut, I'm yelling at my defenders to get some pressure on, get the ball out, and just communicate a little better.
Yeah, I'm thinking the strongest play there was that save with Nino. I mean, really, it was just the communication between that back line for Troy has just been not really there today.
Yeah,
and if they want to try to minimize the damage, they got to start talking a little better.
Yeah, and it is I would say, relatively newer starting back line with a couple of new faces and obviously a couple of new players within the overall lineup. Communication can become an issue as the Stars take another corner. Ball whipping in. Swanka, a strong punch out, took a hit there at the top, but back up as the ball is played in again. Swanka, a second strong punch out of the box, and although the Stars regained possession, Swanka is getting that ball out of the danger zone.
Bird, is it a plane? No, it's Drew Swancut. Came flying in there.
Yes, he did. That ball played a little bit too high for the Stars center back as he will work his way back, and Troy will look to take this throw in and regain some possession. Ball over to Swancut as he splits the strikers, and they look to go forward. Outside of the football, beautifully placed there for Troy. Strong touch forward. It's a 2-on-3 opportunity. Ball played into the middle of a Salvatore Thompson. Thompson plays it into the box for Nicholson. Nicholson with a touch. Shot on! And just blocked there by the Stars defender. It came flying across. And it is, I believe, going to be a corner now for the Troy United Football Club, but a dangerous opportunity. Probably the best we've seen is Salvatore Thompson and Nicholson shake hands at the 10, saying great opportunity. And I believe due to the heat, we are calling a little bit of a quarter game here as we will take a short break for a water drink. welcome back to Troy High School as this matchup between the Michigan Stars and the Troy United Football Club is underway. Heating up literally, as being said in the booth, a heater here as we are 22 minutes into this contest, coming back from that water break as it is just simply too hot to play a full 45 minutes. But as of 23 minutes into this contest, we stand 0-0 as the Stars have had quite a few great opportunities, but Troy United with the most recent one and arguably